Let me start with this. If your business feels harder than it should, if you're busy trying to learn, show up, be productive, if you're still feeling scattered, overwhelmed, or behind, you probably need to hear this today. This is not probably a you problem. This is going to be a systems problem. And today, what we're going to do is kind of walk you through what I think is some of the easier ways, more simple ways to actually just build a little more clarity for you and in your business. And I'm going to do this kind of through some of the things that I do when I teach, coach people through the 12-week year. So, yes, we do got to hustle. Yes, we probably do got to do things for our mindset, but typically our overwhelm is not a systems issue. It's not a hustle issue. It's not a mindset issue. It's a systems issue. It is a challenge that we need to move forward with. So I say this because I live this. I say this because when I work in this business or do what I do, I run into the same problems you all do. I run into the same challenges that run forward for everyone, just like you. And I'll be honest, for several years, I would start a project and important, high level priority type stuff, got to get done, got to do it. Because if I don't do it, that affects my next couple of years of business. But then something new pops up, something more intriguing. I listen to a video, I do whatever. And I'm like, ooh, I got to try that. And then I work on that. And then something else pops up and I work on that. And now I'm working on 2-3 things at the time. And it's really struggling. And I'll be honest with you, AI is what made me realize I was having a struggle, and not because it solved my problem, although it is doing it now, and we'll talk about that towards the end. But AI really brought to light something for me, because I'd work on a project and I'd be doing it. And the way AI works is when it's doing that, it works on that project. And then you change to something else and you do it and you go, oh, I got to get back to the original project. It matters more. But it's remembering the old stuff, like a scattered AI. A scattered you is going to be represented as a scattered AI. And it made me realize in a very hard way that one, to get better results for myself, I need to get way more focused. I need to get way more structured in what I do. Not only for what I'm building in my business, for what I'm doing and helping everyone out here with. Welcome everybody that comes into the live session. Hope you're having fun. If you're here, tell me where you're at in the comments. Always happy to see it. But I'm also the tools that I use reflect who you are. And those tools were also not helping me be more productive, because it was also scattered, because that's how I was living my life. And it wasn't being lazy. I was causing my own overwhelm. I was getting very frustrated. And to be honest, I was getting very tired, very exhausted. It's hard doing all those things, plus everything I need to do for my business itself. So halfway through last year, like I said, I just kind of realized that. And now I started to get way more intentional, way more focused. I stopped asking, what should I be working on next? I get to the project, I get it done. And it's all around who I am, who my customer is, what I do, and what does that look like for the people that I'm trying to serve. Once I got that clear, everything has changed. It's gotten way more productive for me, way more helpful. And I still want to chase the ideas, but if it doesn't fit my list, it just gets put on a piece of paper for a later date. By the way, one of the best tips I can give you right now for those hot topics that come up, those sweet cookies of ideas that pop up, write them on a journal, write them somewhere else, put them somewhere. It doesn't mean that they're not good, just means they're not good for the moment, right? And that helped me stay focused, to be really focused in the world. Now, I will tell you, part of the way that I got this done was the 12-week year. 12-week year is a nice system. It's a nice layered product that exists out there that will help you build consistency. But the other part, I think, of overwhelm happens a lot of times is we build a year, a goal, right? In 2026, I am going to make this much money by doing this and doing this and doing that. And there's really not much wrong with that. I still think we need to have that to some degree, but I think the problem that we run into with that is it's a long time, so I don't have to worry about it. For my small business friends, a lot of times our businesses are seasonal in nature, and when we do this, it becomes I can put that off to later, and I can go chase that cookie that doesn't that makes me feel better, but doesn't really solve the problem that I have at hand. And it pushed it out. 12-week year is really nice fit for this because again, it's a system, but what I really think is it's helping you have a clarity filter. And really what I like about it is within 12 weeks, if that's not working for you, you can change the focus, but you did focus on something for enough time to prove the success or not success of the program. And the other thing that I really like about it is when you're focusing on the one thing or maybe the two things that you're doing for your business, you can within those things make quick adaptable changes because you are evaluating yourself on a weekly basis. You are coming in and checking on what's going out. I have found that it really reduces stress and it has really made life a lot cleaner for what we do. So I hope, again, thank you all for coming in. I hope you're enjoying some of the stuff you see. If you have it, write comments in the chat, in the comment section. I'll see them. Hopefully you guys are having fun. So let's talk about what a system really is. System's not software. It's not automation, although we can automate systems. We can do that stuff. It's not about building complexity. It's about a simple set of decisions that you no longer have to rethink. Now, week 3, we're going to talk about essentially that in a lot more detail because I really like the book Atomic Habits, and that's also a really good way to build some systems, minor systems and stuff in there. But what I want you to think about with systems that you're building today, you would just want to ask the questions. Hello. I really want you to think about the questions that you have in there that you need to have offers for. So like it's a decision tree that we want to make. I need to work on this today. Does it solve this problem? Does it not solve this problem? Does it have it out there? Or you come in the morning, I need to check email or not check email, right? A lot of people believe you shouldn't check email. So let's talk about you come in there, you check your task list, you make sure it's clean, you check a couple items, you put it out there. Systems are more about building clarity in your world, not trying to make a complex diagram that's out there. Now, I am an AI guy, and I do love my AI stuff out there. I will tell you one of the things that I absolutely love with AI, as I told you earlier, this has been a huge awakening for me. It's been helping me to think clear. Now, again, the one way it's helped me do that is just by almost through being crazy. It represented crazy for me, and it made me realize this. But when I'm in there, I start asking AI questions. I will put my task list out there. Tell me what the priorities I need to have. Tell me where my friction points are. Tell me what I could decide once and let the system handle. Like I'll have it build me systems out there when I'm in place. I let it become my clarity tool to help make sure that I am not doing things out there. It is not my judgment tool. It's not replacing what I do as a person every day, but the AIs that I'm using today will help build answers for me to help me make better judgment. I have it come in there and it does my assistant work. I call it my highly best paid, overpriced, underpriced assistant. It is a very good tool. So come in there and teach AI to start making questions to help you rethink each week when you come in. make sure that you are helping it's helping you evaluate friction points in your business that you're doing. It's really, really good tool. Keep checking more and more tools. I'm going to tell you, probably in a few weeks, I'm probably going to do a review of a tool I really am starting to like it, called Plaud, Plaud. Been a really nice tool for a lot of this clear focus evaluation stuff. A friend introduced me to it, and it's been a really good tool. So I'm going to tell you, if things feel heavy right now, don't assume you need more hustle, just better questions. What decisions could I make once and let a system carry on? Again, I'm going to tell you, a lot of things that I'm learning from AI lately has made me a better systems person, because the same things that I'm trying to do to solve problems with AI has made me get way more diligent about this. And tools like the 12-week year are always good for you. Not because they demand more, but because they make you have clear decisions. So with that, folks, if you do like this, I hope you enjoyed it. We are trying to always do these digital tech Fridays and keep them within 10 minutes, quick and out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. If you do, like, subscribe, hit the bell button. We will see you at the next one. Not everyone is live like today, but many of them are. So that's how you're going to find out when I am here. We'll see you at the next one.